What's going on, everybody? It's Retroid Handhelds 24. So today I'm going to be showing off the game that I've been showing off like the last couple days, and that's Transformers War for Cybertron, not Fall of Cybertron. I still need to work on that one. I'm gonna get that one too. But I was able to get the PC port. I was able to get it on my RP Flip too, which is good. I'm going to show it off momentarily. I just want to go over a few things though. So there was an update to the RP Flip 2 this morning, and I had to reset the RP Flip 2 because I just had so much stuff on it, and even though I deleted stuff, my storage was still saying I only had like 7 gigs. So I was like, whatever, I got everything backed up. You know, better safe than sorry. Something might be wrong. So I factory started, and that's why I haven't been showing it off. And I got some stuff on there now, and it's already saying that my storage is almost completely full. And I realize it's just basically Winlator. Even with just 2 games, it's like almost 40 some gigs. And then I have Vita 3K on there because I'm going to test that out. It's 12 gigs. And then the installation that comes with the games is like another 20 some gigs or something like that. So it's a little fishy. But more importantly, the update, I noticed in the settings there was no more RAM swap, like they took it away or something. If you guys know anything about that, let me know, like if it's still there. But when I checked to see if RAM swap was still there, because I was like, maybe I can use this to my advantage, you know, I forgot to turn it on. It's not there anymore. And I didn't check my RP5. Kind of don't even want to turn it on because I don't want to update it, or, you know, obviously I don't have to update it, but if they did that, I don't know why they did that. But if you guys know, let me know, because that's a serious issue. It's kind of infuriating too, because it's such a nice feature. Why would they take that away? Again, with lack of storage, it's, you know, not that nice. But the fact that it's not there anymore is kind of like, it's driving me insane. But anyways, I have the RP Flip. I'll turn it up. It was on mute. I got the game working. I'll show you my settings. I'll show you where I got it. I'll show you how to set it up. I want to show the game off first. And there's no way to avoid the intro, by the way. Can't skip it. Buttons work, but you can't skip it. So you're going to have to watch it every single time, FYI. And also, the settings to allow this to work on here are not just like out of the box. You have to do custom settings. So this is 800 by 600. It's stretched more to fit the full screen, but obviously it doesn't fit the full screen. Go figure. And there's the turn-up driver is 24.1. And then I'll go over the other settings that you need to apply to get this game to actually load, and the version of the game, where to get it, and things of that nature. But I have it pretty much set up, so we'll just go ahead and jump in. That's basically why I haven't been showing off the RP Flip, is because, or lately, is because I was like, I want to do more Winlator on it and get more games running on it to see what we can do. But I didn't have any storage, so I was like, kept deleting stuff, and the storage remained the same. I was like, well, there's nothing else to delete. Everything's on my SD card. What's going on? But here, this game is running beautifully, right? And again, since it's a smaller screen, the lower resolution does not matter. The black bars kind of bother me though, I'm not gonna lie. But if you really want to play this game, you definitely can. This plays better than it does on the Portal. This plays better than it does on the Evo, with trying to emulate it through RPCSX. So keep that in mind. I'm gonna die soon, because I'm not like paying attention. There you go. We'll try one more time. But yeah. I'm gonna die, but I start using my whatever this thing is, this axe. But I keep dying. Okay, so it works, right? And I'm gonna show you how to get it to work. So I'll show you the website. A while ago, someone commented to use this website to get old games that are basically forgotten about. It's called Abandonware. And I used it for, I think, Wolverine. Unfortunately, though, they had some crazy, like, instructions on how to get it set up, and I just couldn't go through with it. But I was able to get the game, at the very least. So I was like, I couldn't find this game anywhere, but I kept coming across this website, so I was like, alright, let's try it. And they do have it. So just type in Transformers in the bar, and it's right there, War for Cybertron. And, you know, we're going to scroll all the way down. Alright. So there's two versions of the game. Do not get the iOS version. Get this one, the Repack by Amigos. It's at the very least less storage, and it works. So you download that. They do have a 60 FPS. I haven't fiddled with that, but I did download it. Basically the instructions for this is once you download it and you extract it through Winlator, it's going to be like the startup icon, and you're supposed to replace that icon, the one 60 FPS, with the icon that they have in one of these to load up the game, and then it will run at 60 FPS. But I haven't tried it, don't know if that works, it might ruin the game. So don't quote me on that, I haven't figured out how to use that yet. However, this one does not work, or it does not work on here. This one does work, and when you extract it, and here, because we're gonna have to go in with it later, and I'll show you how I did it, because I do have this one. However, it does not load up, and I have to figure out what I need to do, or if there's something with the installation that I missed. I got all those icons. But, so you go to your downloads, right? And then, let's see. See, there's the fix. That's the 60 FPS. And then there's Fall of Cybertron, and then there's War of Cybertron. So what you would do is double tap, and then you would 7 unzip, but extract to folder. Don't extract here, extract to folder. And then it'll give you a folder. I got 2 of them up there because I tried the iOS and it didn't work, so I got to figure out which one's which. Alright, so this is the Amigos one. So I have the, this is the fix for 60 FPS. I just moved it here, but what you're supposed to do is just you're actually supposed to move it somewhere else. Here, I don't want to do it, but I showed the game off, so it doesn't matter. The game works. Don't do what I do because I'm not sure if this will work. So what I would do is cut, and it's actually, the game is going to be in your C drive, and it's going to be, I don't know if it's under programs for x86, and I think it's an Activision. Yeah, so right there you see there's Transformers War of Cybertron. So what you're supposed to do is go here and then go to binaries, right? And then you see how it's right there. So what I would do is, I mean, I could just click paste. So I clicked paste, right? Now I copied, that was the fix for 60 FPS and it replaced it right there. However, that is not what I used to load the game up. So we'll see if that ruined everything that I just worked for. Regardless, it doesn't matter because I still have the zip file for it and just have to reinstall it. But anyways, going back to setting it up. So War for Cybertron, just try to think that's not there. You get a little setup menu. Just click that. Okay. It's going to say, just click OK. And it's going to upload by Elamigos. And it's going to give you this prompt menu. And you just click next, you click next, you click next. Create a desktop icon. It already makes the shortcut for you. So I'm not sure if I would have to like uncheck that to get that, but whatever. Anyways, just keep it checked and it'll create the shortcut. You click next. We're not going to do it because I already installed it. And then it's going to install it. It'll take about like 10 minutes. After it installs, it's going to give you a prompt menu too to install DirectX. It actually works, so just install it. Usually it doesn't for most games, but for this one it did. And then physics and I think something else, the x86 program. Just make sure you check all those up before you click finish, so those install too. And then we're gonna click cancel. Yeah, because we already did it. Exit setup. And then what it will do is it'll create a shortcut. Now I have two because one was the iOS version. I don't know how to get rid of it here yet because I just can't. And then as long as you have everything else set up, like your controls, you can go back to Winlator, go to the 3 bars, shortcuts, and it'll be here. This is where it gets kind of tricky. Well, not for you guys because I'm going to tell you what to use. The way I got it to work is use 800 by 600 4x3. It is an option in here, so you just click the down arrow, click 4x3, 800 by 600. The turn-up driver you're going to choose is going to be 24.1. Leave it as is, just click OK. DXVK, this one you're going to need to download. Oh, brother. The 2.5.2, I can't remember. I don't think it was a list or in the options. So you click download, you look for it, click OK, and then it'll download, and then make sure it's defaulted to that. I changed this to 1080. I don't know if that matters, but I did in case you want to try that too. But make sure that it's on that. Click OK. And then you go to advanced settings. Make sure your Box 64 preset is in compatibility mode. Don't put in performance or any of that jazz. You don't need to. It needs to be in compatibility mode. Make sure you have your profile for your controls so they work listed under profile, and then force full screen. Make sure that's checked off as well. Now if you, let's see here. When you have Winlator set up, if you want to see the frames per second, just make sure you have it checked off in your thingy here. Hold on. Jesus. Sorry, change it on me. And then once it does that, you got to make sure it's, see, defaults back to 2.4. That's not going to work. So you got to make sure you're very careful with touching things. Now I had it on this. I was recommended to use this, but you could try pulse audio. That might work better because we're hearing kind of echoing. Try that. Unfortunately though, once you load the game up, you have to go through the cutscene. You can't bypass it with the buttons. But the buttons work. You just have to wait till it loads every single time. Every single time. Unless you guys know of a way to skip that, let me know. Hey, helping me out. And what else? If you're new to Winlator, make sure when you download, this is Winlator 10 hotfix. That's the one they took out the problem with the virus or the 3D test. Make sure you get that version. So this will work here. This will also work on the Mini. These settings, you know, they apply to both. I haven't tried it on my RP5, but again, with the update and stuff, like, that's pretty ridiculous. I just want to go over that really quick too, because I know a lot of you guys just got this. So in handheld settings, right here, it would be an advanced option, and you could do RAM swap. It's no longer there. And I had factory reset this because of the storage, thinking that like something was in there that was taking up storage that I couldn't delete. I was mistaken. Because I only have Vita 3K plus the apps that come with it, with one game that I haven't even set up yet. I just downloaded the game, downloaded the VK latest version, and I was gonna start fiddling with that to see if we get Vita 3K working like good on here. And I installed Winlator with 2 games. Well, actually 3 games. But I deleted one of the games. So, but then again, Winlator just keeps the installations that comes with it. But as you can see, that's it. I don't have any Switch emulators on here. I got my games on my SD card, but that's my SD card. Like, you know, that's completely full, right? But for a reason. But my device is like almost full already. And here's another weird thing. The documents and everything and it says it's 556 gigs. What? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get this device anymore. And games, like, yeah, 28 gigs. And then system is 16 gigs. Then what the hell is all this? It's just, at the reason why I'm showing this off is because, you know, to take advantage of a device like this with this chipset, you can have a lot of fun, but with the storage and the way they have to set up, and especially with that update now, it's like, what are they doing? So I wasn't mistaken. Whatever's going on with the RP Flip, I know 128 gigs isn't a lot, but for what we do with it and put on here and make sure everything's, you know, coming from here game-wise, except for obviously the PC games, it fills up so fast. Like, it's very depressing. But if you guys know anything about that, leave a comment. I would love to know. Like I said, this and that, like, it's ridiculous. It's already full. Like, there's nothing else. I got hidden tools for the screen. That's it. And it's already like completely full. Like, I have to delete stuff and when you install Winlator and games and stuff, they install other stuff to get it working, and you have to extract stuff, and then you extract it again sometimes. And that just adds to like the storage gigs after gigs after gigs, yada, yada, yada. But if you were to just uninstall Winlator, some of that storage, that whatever was installed, is still there somehow. That's what I thought, but maybe I'm wrong because I factory reset it and it's still like with 2 games filled up completely, or 3 games, I should say. But I wanted to show that off because it does work. You just have to follow those settings because that game is awesome. I'm going to get Fall of Cybertron working on here too. I just got to figure out the settings for that. But because I got it working on the RP Flip, of course, we have to try it on the Portal. Because why not, right? I need to look at my storage, but I'm not going to waste time with that. So for the Portal, it's similar. I'm going to do 1080 because this bad boy can handle it. 24.1, that is the key driver to use though. And then, see, it's the same, 2.5.2. I'm going to use pulse audio. And then advanced, I still put it in compatibility because even on performance, it'll crash. It'll load up and then it'll crash. And then Portal for my, you know, controls, and that's it. So it's similar settings. I'll load this up, and even on here, it's same version of the game. I don't know if the Amigos version just doesn't allow you to pass it, but you just gotta watch the intro, the entire intro. So I'll pause it, and then I'll show you the gameplay on here. This part is pretty cool though. Kind of do want to have you guys watch it. Look at that Dragonzord. All right. So the other day or yesterday I was talking about, I don't know if this game runs at 30 frames. It does. It's locked. Hence why the 60 frames per second patch. But this is at 1080p. So even though we changed it to pulse audio, you still get that echoing. But as you can see, the frames don't drop. It's at 1080p. And it plays very smooth. Again, I don't know if you need to play it at 1080p because the game is meant to be 720. But the Portal can definitely handle it.
Those fools mean to catch us in an ambush at the next door. Fat chance. We could use that crane to reach the crash tunnel with a fighting them.
I'm just so upset about that RAM swap feature taken away. Like, what the hell? Not that I know for sure that even helped with performance. It's just like, why would you take it away? But then again, the storage fills up so quick. Maybe this will help me. Did nothing. Oh, okay, I see how that works. I gotta heal, I gotta heal. Oh, run. Oh, there it is. I'm gonna die. Yeah, don't beat this guy. Crush them! Ooh, oh. We're back in it now. But I ain't got no ammo. Oh, wait. There we go. Wait, you know what? I could probably... Here, hold on. Let me find a safe zone. Let's see. Oh boy. Let's take it down to 720. Let's do low. And click. Make sure that that's right. No, it didn't do it. There's no like confirm button. Oh, whatever. Thought I could do this in game. I guess I have to do it through Winlator. Transform!
Expect it done when I arrive, Southworld. Wow, that's a pretty long drop. Jump, you fool! There's no way to go but down.
Oh.
But, Megatron, how do we get out?
Build your way out.
The intruders are here! Calling reinforcements! Set for the comms. Mount those turrets. We'll cut them down with their own weaponry.
Where they at? Where they at? Are they still alive? Come here. Oh. Let's get in it. What? Yep. Oh, so slow. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's just bullets. Who the hell? Okay, I'll stop here. So yeah, it works. A lot better than emulating it through RPCSX, that's for sure. Audio's a little wacky, but yeah. I'm also gonna post another video today with testing out more Switch games with the new turnip driver, the 25.2 revision 4 fix. And see what we could get going. I had some fun with that last night, and I need to get more games, obviously, so we're going to work on that today. But yeah, made this far. Thank you again so much for watching. You guys have a great rest of your day. Take care.